Hello, welcome to Bobby's Popcast, episode dos. I don't know how to say two in German, otherwise I would say it. But normally, I would normally do what's trending, but I want to replace it with a really fun radio bit that I used to love, and I'm actually going to bite this off of my former co-host, Woodman Powers. Woody Powers, as he's known on the streets. He's on 92.9 Peak FM. That is the station I was let go from in December. But he's thriving on middays and killing it, and I'm so proud of him, and I'm glad that he's got a job and that he's safe. So we had a bit on our show that I used to hate, honestly. And as I got into it more, I realized how fun it can be because Woody and I had that kind of energy where we made things fun. So I just found the funny in all of these boring fun facts. So I thought it'd be fun to do fun facts, fun facts, fun facts. That was actually the intro that we had, and it was performed by a local church here. So let's get into the first fun fact. There are over 20,000 known bee species in the world, and 4,000 of them are native to the United States. But honeybees are not one of them. Very, very common here. They weren't here before being imported from Europe in the 17th century. So if you see a honeybee today, hug it and tell it thank you for being here because they make that delicious, rich, deep and rich golden honey that we love so much. Fun fact number 2, Barbra Streisand's first name was originally spelled B-A-R-B-A-R-A, Barbara. But now it's Barbara, so B-A-R, like bra. I never knew that. I never paid attention to it. But she legally changed it in her early 20s and got rid of the A in the middle because she said she hated the original spelling. So, hey, if it works for her, it works for her. 98% of the atoms that currently make up your body are different than the atoms that made you up last year. How does that work? So technically, you're almost an entirely different person now than you were a year ago, and that's basically just how atoms and cells regenerate. So you can finally say, you know what? I'm not the same person I was last year because it's science. So you can actually use that. Use that in an argument today. Benjamin Harrison was elected president in 1888 and was the first U.S. president to have electricity in the White House, but he never touched the light switches because he was afraid of getting electrocuted. And I have to say, if they were bringing electricity into the White House for the first time, you're the guinea pig. So I can understand where the fear comes from. And I'll leave you with the last fun fact. Cats can actually survive drinking ocean water. Now, us humans, we can't do that because it's salty, so it could kill you. But their kidneys can filter out salt and use the water for hydration, while our kidneys can't. And my cat's rubbing against my leg right now. I should take you to the ocean. Hi, girl. You want to say hi? There she is. So that was your episode of Fun Facts, Fun Facts, Fun Facts. Go! Happy Friday.